Today is July the 4th of 2016, and since the very beginning of this new country and until this very day, history has been very clear that the cost to maintain this new freedom in this new country would be high and would require the shedding of American blood. And without question or even 1 second of hesitation, the great American men and women that are honored here in this beautiful memorial park in Spartanburg, and hundreds of thousands more memorialized around the world, have willingly continued to pay that price. And in memorial parks across this country, like this beautiful memorial here at the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office, we honor our fallen law enforcement officers, brave men and women who have voluntarily gave their life and shed their blood in the service and protection of others, so that others may continue to enjoy the freedoms and liberties that are inherited from our forefathers and guaranteed in our country's Constitution. The men and women of our armed forces and law enforcement agencies are honored to serve. They stand tall to provide protection to the citizens, justice to victims, and to allow the suppressed to have a voice and to be heard. For the priceless services they provide, they ask very little, if anything, in return. All they would ask, if anything, would be for the citizens to be mindful of the cost of freedom, never to take the liberties it extends us for granted, and they too would like to be heard when it's their turn. But it is unfortunate to tell you today that the Spartanburg County Sheriff's deputies, some of the ones that provide the very right to be heard to so many, are currently having that right suppressed over the fear of losing their jobs if they openly express their opinions about the upcoming sheriff's election. Without question, they are convinced their cell phone usage and email records will be checked at random, and that if the right person heard them say the wrong thing against the current administration, their livelihood could be in jeopardy. Not only do these men and women work for the Sheriff's Office, they live and work in the very community they serve. Their children attend our schools. They too are stakeholders in the efficiency, health, and future of our Sheriff's Office. When the current sheriff ran for office in 2004, he went to great extents to advise the deputies their rights, the rights they had under the Hatch Act. But now that the shoe is on the other foot, so to speak, it does not seem to fit as well in 2016.
This is a personal message that I send to all deputies and law enforcement agencies in this county to inform you that I've recently resigned my duties as a deputy in order to run for sheriff in the upcoming 2004 election. First of all, I'm going to remind you of the rules of conduct. Under the federal Hatch Act, while you're working or in a uniform, you can't tell anybody anything about any kind of election. You need to remain faithful to Sheriff Coffey while you're working in that uniform. But while you're off duty and you're dressed as a citizen and you're not representing the Sheriff's Office, you can talk to whomever you wish about whatever you wish to talk to them about. Always remember your vote counts.
More than the majority of the deputies know that the future of the Sheriff's Office is in jeopardy. They know we are way overdue for change, and they're excited about the possibility of me being their next sheriff. It is a crying shame that this is the way it is for these men and women, but they have earned and deserve the right to be heard. As a 37-year public servant, an 8-year Marine Corps veteran, and 27-year law enforcement veteran, it is a gut-wrenching thought that they are having their First Amendment rights violated beyond belief. And please, while making your decision as to who you want to be your next sheriff, keep the deputies that will actually be doing the work in mind. They need and want you to help them have a voice. Thank you for following my campaign, and I'm asking for your vote on November the 8th.